Hi, it's Elisabeth Dawson. We're talking about our Friday tip of the week. So each week we put out an economic report that we actually collect information on, and we put it all together so people can see this. We're getting close to that fourth quarter period of time right now, and we want to think about how do we actually prepare for taxes so that we're not in a place of surprise when we get to February, March, April of next year. So this is the time, especially if you do freelance work or you're self-employed, you're doing things, you want to make sure you have all of your deductions down. And in this economic weekly report that we put out this week, which was pretty dynamic, it was really talking about, if you itemize, especially even for charitable contributions, this is the time you want to do it. If you're just trying to do the simplified, standardized deduction, then you're not really taking advantage of those charitable deductions that you're giving. Or if you're not, taking advantage if you're just a sole proprietor and you're a business person and you're not itemizing in those expenses to be able to offset your taxes, you might be paying higher self-employment tax. So think about these things when you're actually preparing. So if you want to get a copy of our economic report that we put out each week, just email us at questions@Elisabeth.Dawson.com. And there was a great quote in here this week that we actually had, and I thought it was kind of funny because people are so worried about the economy right now, but they're worried about what's happening globally and what's happening with the stock market. But this is a quote by Art Buchwald, and it says, "Whether it's the best of times or the worst of times, it's the only time we've got." So take that with yourself this week and think about what you've got right now and what you can have gratitude and be thankful for, because this is the time of life that we need to think about. These are the best of times. We don't want them to be the worst of times, but it's what we've got. The information provided in this show is for informational and educational purposes only. This show is not investment advice, nor is it intended to address the financial needs of any particular viewer. The opinions expressed on this show are not intended to be an endorsement of any particular investment strategy or service of any other kind. You must make an independent decision regarding investments or strategies mentioned throughout the show. Before acting on information in this show, you should consider whether it is suitable for your particular situation and strongly consider seeking advice from a financial advisor.